The year was 1994. It was dark on a cold night, so nobody saw when two people broke into an experiment complex in Arizona, known as Biosphere 2. These two individuals were determined to remove the participating individuals from inside the experiment. They were arrested for trespassing, but they managed to get the people out. These people were among the first 8 participants of this experiment, and they invaded the place because they did not want anyone else to suffer what they had endured. Hey, curious ones! Today we're going to talk about the Biosphere 2 experiment. An experiment that promised to be the key to space colonization, but turned out to be a lesson on the challenges of recreating Earth's complexity. Imagine starting what seems to be the scientific adventure of a lifetime, diving into a closed world that promises to recreate the complexity and beauty of Earth's ecosystems, to find out if we are capable of cultivating new planets, like Mars, for example. Biosphere 2, with its vast domains full of life, began as a utopian dream. For the participants, the idea of being the first biospherians in a self-sustaining habitat was as exciting as entering a science fiction movie. However, the 5-star hotel scenario quickly faded, revealing a survival plot that not even Hollywood could imagine. In the first chapters of this saga, reality hit hard. The idea of waiting months to produce something as simple as a margherita pizza seemed an extreme test of patience and endurance. Every day, the battle for food became more intense, with each participant losing between 8 to 26 kilograms. A cruel reminder that they were miles away from any modern convenience. But it wasn't just food at stake. Oxygen, that precious resource we take for granted, became a constant concern. Levels alarmingly dropped, leaving everyone gasping for air, almost as if they were trying to live on top of Mount Everest without proper equipment. The frantic search to understand the reason for the oxygen loss added a thriller-worthy suspense to the experiment. It felt like being trapped in a mystery plot where solving the problem was vital for survival. The irony of the situation did not go unnoticed. Here they were, supposedly living at the peak of self-sufficiency, but becoming increasingly dependent on the outside world. Essential items such as carbon dioxide extractors and food began to be introduced into the closed system, in a tacit admission that utopia had its limits. And while the Biospherians faced their daily challenges, Biosphere 2 became a sort of zoo for humans, attracting the curious and critics alike. The experiment, initially seen as a milestone of science, began to be ridiculed, treated as mere entertainment by an audience eager for drama. Now, reflect with me, curious ones. Amidst so many ups and downs, was Biosphere 2 a spectacular failure or a bold step towards the unknown? Before we conclude this story, let us know what you think in the comments. Against all odds, the Biosphere 2 mission reached its scheduled end of 2 years. Although it did not fulfill all its promises, and left its members with traumas and psychological issues, from a certain point, it left a valuable legacy of scientific data and lessons about the workings of ecosystems and the interdependence of life on Earth. Today, Biosphere 2 continues to serve as a research center, reminding us of our role as guardians of this unique planet we call home. And if it's this kind of information you're looking for on YouTube, you've not only found it here, but I guarantee you the amount of information I'm going to pass on to you on this channel will be insane. So subscribe to this channel to stay informed and at the same time help us continue, because you are what makes this channel work. Until next time, and always stay curious.